Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm still kinda tired. I slept a lot last night, almost 8 hours. That's a rarity for me. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to make up for waking up at 1 a.m. yesterday. I still have a little bit of a headache, but it's fine. It's fine. It's Pokemon Day today. We're gonna play the Pokemon DLC. Let me tell you something. Pokemon fans do not understand spoiler etiquette. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I have seen multiple spoilers. Some of them showing up like not even 24 hours after the DLC released. Meanwhile, like freaking Fire Emblem fans, we're like half a year out from the last release, and we're still not spoiling some things. Pokemon fans could take a few pointers. Hello, Theo. Welcome. So yeah, there are certain things in the DLC that I've already been spoiled about because people can't keep things to themselves. I really thought, yeah, I'll just like play nothing but Pokemon. I'll play nothing but Pokemon until I finish it so that I can avoid spoilers, but no, people just... No spoiler etiquette. I hate it here. Anyway, I guess I'll start by... It's been so long since Pokemon, what the fuck, I am stunned. You better name a Shingsa. Hello, Kenna. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for naming things, because I think I'm probably gonna I'm probably running out of Dragalia names. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do what I did in Sword and Shield's DLC, where I like just drop my naming theme and just name them whatever I feel like naming them. I also don't know if I'm gonna build a new team for the DLC or not. I did that in Sword and Shield, but I'll see how the balancing is. Maybe my Pokemon are over-leveled for the DLC. And if we come across a Shinx, I'll name one after you, Kenna. Anyway, let me head over to the game scene. And there's something I want to add here. I made it right before the stream. Let me just put it on here, if you'll give me a second. I have completed the Pokédex except for Koraidon. So, you know, if anyone can just lend me one for a second so that I can finish my Pokédex and get the shiny charm, that would be much appreciated. None of my friends have Scarlet, and all of my friends that have Scarlet haven't finished it, so I can't steal their Koraidon. Just put it here. I have Scarlet, yeah. The two people I know that have Scarlet are you and Miko, and neither of you have finished the game. At this point, I'm probably just gonna have to trade with a stranger and be like, hey, can I borrow your Koraidon for a second? I can't stream it anymore. Oh no. Source preview. Hold on, let me just... There we go. My game is now full screened. My capture card no work? Oh no. I would say I hope you can get it fixed, but I don't know if that's even a thing that can... I don't know if capture cards can be fixed. I don't know how this shit works. Rotototo! The sheep wants to sadly know. I had a feeling that was coming. Hello, hello, Melody. This is Jacques. Hi, Mr. Jacques. Sorry to bother you while you're probably out searching for some nice treasure. I think the reason I'm standing where I am is because I was doing an outbreak, even though I don't have the charm yet. Yeah, I'm probably searching for some nice treasure. You see, we have a school trip every year around this time. Convenient how this time is just whenever you buy the DLC. It's a special collaboration between our academy and another school. And would you believe it, Melody, your name was one of the ones chosen to attend. Lucky me, I guess. You'll get to go study and experience the great outdoors off to the east in the land of Kitakami. We still don't know what region... Actually, some people might know, I don't know. That's one of the things that hasn't been spoiled for me. I don't know what region Kitakami is part of. It's a long trip to get to this year's destination, so we can't send too many students this time. You really are a lucky one getting selected as one of the participants. Come to the school's entrance hall when you're ready to hear all about the details. Of course, you don't have to take part, but this kind of chance isn't likely to come again, so you should really give it a shot if you're interested. Hope to see you soon. Cool beans. So I was doing a Varoom outbreak over here. Varoom are very annoying to deal with in an outbreak. Why am I walking? So if I can just quickly, that's not the button. Is this the one? This is the one. Look at that, 99 out of 400. 399 rather, out of 400. And the only one I'm missing. See, this is why I hate Pokemon's 2 versions formula. I have only completed the Pokédex in a Pokemon game twice. One was Legends Arceus, which is specifically designed as a single-player experience. The other was in Pokemon Moon. And the only reason I completed it in Pokemon Moon is because they give you a spare copy of the box legendary so that you can trade it for the other version. But they don't do that in this game. Let me get all my rewards that I have been ignoring. Comet shards. Heavy ball. I completely forgot there were actual rewards for filling in the decks. Moon ball. 5 EXP candies. Dream ball. Nugget. More nugget. Big nugget. One more until next reward. Sag. Anyway. Do I have all my... Yeah, I have my usual team. They better be chicken nuggets. Let me... Can I remove that pointer? Okay. Back to school! Oh wait. For some reason I was thinking, oh yeah, this is like Legends Arceus. I can press the control stick to run, can't I? No! This isn't Legends Arceus, what am I doing? Hello. Mr. Shark said the students for the school trip would be around here. Are you? Oh, you must be. You're one of the students chosen for the school trip, aren't you? And your name was? Melody. Why does she have earrings that look like the terrestrialized symbol? I feel like there's gotta be like a story reason for that, because They're not just going to give such an important symbol to a random, like a random side character. Melody, huh? Well, aren't you full of fire? You're positively dazzling. Oh wait, was I doing... It's been so long since I last played Pokemon. Was I doing voice acting for this game? I don't remember. Oh, and you even have a Terra Orb. I guess Paldea is rich enough in resources for that sort of thing to be a common sight at school. Unless that's not the case? Are you perhaps an especially exceptional student? Oh, but here I go on and on. I haven't even introduced myself. Call me... Miss Briar! I'm so sorry I'm late. Oh, hello. Oh, oh, hello to you too, Melody. What a lucky scamp you are getting to take part in a school trip so soon after transferring here. I sure am happy for you. Wish I could go too. Ahem. Huh? Oh, sorry, Miss Briar. I got a bit carried away there. I'm inserting words where there aren't any. Oops. Well, as Mr. Jacques was so kindly stated for me, my name is Briar. I'm a teacher over at Blueberry Academy. That's a school in the Unova region, you know. Miss Briar helps set the curriculum there. So, we know where Blueberry Academy is. I don't know where Kitakami is, though. It is nice that they're like, oh yeah, this random location that is clearly not in Paldea, here's where it actually is. It's neat. This year is Blueberry Academy's turn to run our joint school trip and supervise the students. That's why I came here to collect you. We'll be heading to Kitakami, a land known for its picturesque fields and rice paddies. The place has a rustic feel, but there's also something rather mysterious about it. You see, the same energy present in Paldea's terrestrial phenomenon has been detected there. And that's how they justify us still being able to terrestrialize. I'm hoping to do some digging into the matter myself in between my supervising duties. Though I'd also appreciate the chance to take a good look around the great crater of Paldea. Oh, so that's why she has the terrestrial earrings. It's because she's very interested in the terrestrial phenomenon. Yes, well, there's not much I can do about that without permission from the Pokemon League and Director Clavel. Oh, I know. I've already put in all the proper applications. I trust I'll get a favorable response. I trust Reading is hard. I trust that I'll get a favorable response soon. Well, Oh, sorry, Melody. Forgot all about you for a moment there. Anyway, the school trip. Think of it as a chance to continue your treasure hunt on a grander scale. To search beyond Paldea's borders. I'll even provide you with a special update to your Pokédex app. If you'd get out your phone. Phone. The Kitakami Pokédex has been added to your Pokédex app. And there we go, all done. Now you can go wild registering all the Pokemon you find around Kitakami too. Oh, and don't worry about a permission slip for the trip. I already cleared things with your mom. Part of me feels like teachers should not be calling students' parents directly. Feels weird. You just go and have fun. Then again, teenagers probably shouldn't be roaming the entire country by themselves, so I guess the Pokemon world is just built different. Your Mr. Jacques is quite charming, isn't he? delightfully direct when he wants to be. I just realized Briar is wearing scarlet and violet. And the little design on the bottom of her cloak sort of resembles like the corners of the logo. Oh yeah, that is just straight up. That is just straight up the way that the box art looks with the logo. I wonder. I haven't actually seen. I wonder if in Scarlet the colors of her jacket and pants are swapped, and she has like the Scarlet symbols on there instead. It would make sense. It would make sense. Now then, Melody. It's quite a trip to the land of Kitakami. I hope you don't mind flying, or long bus rides. Let me know as soon as you're ready to set out, won't you? I am ready to set out. Are you ready to set out for Kitakami, Melody? Yes. Great, we'll set out together as a group once the other students arrive. You know, I'm suddenly really appreciating the fact that Fire Emblem was fully voiced, because I'm like, my tea is now cool enough to drink. I want to drink it, but I can't because I have to voice all the characters. Oh, there's another line. I hear you are all chosen for this trip by lottery, so this may be the first time you meet. When is this dialogue box over? I want to drink my tea. I know my role is to chaperone you kids around, but I fully intend to have some fun of my own while I'm at it, just so you're aware. There we go. By the way, do you know the Violet Book? Yeah. As you should, it was the most influential book of the century on the subject of the paranormal. The author of the Violet Book, Heath, was in fact an ancestor of mine. Oh, so that's why she's so interested in it. Even though she's, like, from Unova. I even have his original manuscript. Look here. Why does the... I'm just now realizing, hey, the cover of the Violet Book has a picture of Miraidon on it, even though, like, Miraidon shouldn't have been a thing back then. I guess that's why they're called Paradox Pokemon. Look here. These are the pages that were blacked out and made illegible in the published version of the book. Oh look, there's the heckin'... what's his face? Terapagos. The disc Pokemon. While separated from the research team in the crater's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I know not. It bore a shell with layers of overlapping hexagons, and gleamed brighter still than a gemstone. I mean, gemstones don't produce light, so... Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. Why are the planets there in the background? I have tentatively named this creature Terapagos. I suspect that its very body is made up of the material that causes Pokemon to shine brightly and crystallize. The Pokemon depicted on these pages is called Terapagos. It's a mysterious Pokemon that Heath allegedly encountered when he delved even further into the depths of Area Zero. Not that the general public believed him. It is my dream to find Terapagos and prove that Heath's records were all true. Though I haven't yet been able to secure the permission to enter Area Zero, unfortunately. Probably won't get that until the second wave of DLC. But that's fine, it'll all be fine. All I need to do now is focus on the work that's in front of me. Hello, random students. Miss Briar, we're ready to go. Looks like the gang's all here. They're really Like, oh yeah, this massive yearly school trip. They're sending fucking 4 students. Okay. Alright, everyone. To the land of Kitakami. School has no budget for this. I mean, that's accurate. That's accurate to the real world. Sag. Hey yo, there's a dragonite flying alongside the plane. That's cute. The hidden treasure of Area Zero. Part 1, the teal mask. Okay. That mask do be teal, though. I couldn't think of a better stream title, so I just shoved that in and called it a day. We're finally here. My butt is killing me after all those hours of sitting. First the plane, then that bus. Ha ha ha. Well, you all survived the long trip. And we haven't lost anyone along the way. There were only 4 of us to begin with. All here. Then welcome to the land of Kitakami. This is the stage for all the new experiences of learning opportunities you'll have out in nature. What region is Kitakami part of? Or is it supposed to be a region in and of itself? It's actually my first time here too. Why, the rice fields are just dazzling. I see Whoopa. Up ahead is Masui Town. That will be our base of operations for the duration of the trip. Ms. Breyer, I don't feel so good. It's in Japan, clearly. Japan has at least 4 different regions in Pokemon. Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, which one is it? It's like how Alola and Unova are 2 separate regions, even though they're both parts of America. Miss Breyer, I don't feel so good. I'm Spider-Man. about to get turned into dust. Uh-oh, all that travel must have gotten you a dose of motion sickness, hmm? Why don't we pause here for a moment and take in the sight of these fields? Now, Melody, I have a little request for you. Could you run ahead to the community center in Masui and let the caretaker know we're here? It would also be great if you could explain that one of our students is feeling unwell. I can do that. I knew I'd be able to count on you. On your way, then. I'll look after your poor travel buddy here. It kind of bothers me that they're like, oh yeah, well... It's a very small amount of students, and they couldn't even be bothered to make, like... They're not even actual characters, they're just random generic student NPCs. Hold on. Let me... Okay, no. I thought his model was like scaled up or something, but I guess he must have just been closer to the camera. He is taller than me, but I thought like his head was larger or something. Anyway, I see an item, so I'm going to ignore what the teacher told me to do, so I can grab this. I already see new Pokemon. Let's see what level the wild Pokemon are. Okay, so I am over-leveled, but they're not like start of the game level. They're like in the 50s, which is about what it was for Sword and Shield's DLC. Also, that was a new Pokemon and I didn't catch it. I'm dumb. Well, quote unquote new. It's returning, we'll say. So I think what I am going to do is I am going to... Do I have any quick balls? I do. I am gonna make a new team. I don't know what Pokemon are gonna be on it. We'll figure it out as we go. But I want to specifically make a new team out of Pokemon that weren't in the base game. Poochyena. Poochyena pursue their prey in packs. Once the prey is exhausted, the pack finishes it off. But sometimes the prey retaliates and the pack flees. The problem is, now that I don't have a naming scheme, I actually have to try and think of like, what the fuck do I name this? Instead of just pulling up the list and going, oh, what fits? I'm gonna name you after the dog from Ace Attorney. Missile. Probably not going to go to my party. But it's a dude. You can claim a reward for the progress you've made in Kitakami. I only just got here. Clawfish is new, I believe. Yes. I should really get my false swiper out of the box. We still don't know what region Clawfish is actually originally from. Because so many of its dex entries just mention, like, oh, it was introduced to the region and then it got out of control. And like, realistically speaking, if we go by the animal that Clawfish is based on, it's probably from a region somewhere in like Texas or like around that sort of area, from what I remember. I could be remembering wrong. I know it's like somewhere like southern US and or northern Mexico. It can live in impure water where it doesn't need to compete with other water Pokemon for food, so its numbers have steadily increased. I think for the time being, I may actually have Clawfish as part of the party. I may replace it later on. Because like the thing is with this, because so many of the Pokemon are returning, we can't really just make a team out of completely new Pokemon. So in Sword and Shield's DLC, I just used whatever I felt like using. But I think for this, I want to specifically use Pokemon that are like only available in Kitakami. So Clawfish, female Clawfish that's going to be a Crawdaunt. And that's part of the reason why I'm picking up Clawfish, because it's dual typed when it evolves. I went through Paldea having to deal with so much single type nonsense. I want dual types now. But what do we name her? I have finished my tea. Give me a second to think. Naming things is hard. I was thinking, do I have any characters that are even tangentially related to like crustaceans? Not really. This is terrible. I can't think of anything. At this point, I'm just trying to think of like a pun or something. You know what? Screw it. Name it Red Lobster. I'm just gonna. It has claws. It can snip at you. I'm gonna call it Snippy. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something. All right, welcome to the team, Snippy. We will swap out Poseidon. Yeah, I know. Alright, fine. You want me to claim rewards? I'll claim my rewards. Yay, I got my rewards. I got PP up. And a bottle cap. Yo, is that a quick claw? Let's go. Okay, let me just reorganize my boxes a bit. Oh man, a bunch of random stuff's been shoved in here now. Yeah, I'm gonna... Why is Volcarona in here? I should really do some box cleanup and like store all of the Pokemon that I need for my living decks in home. But for now they're just sort of sitting there as like, hey look, I've got cool stuff. I've got a heckin' water type. I've got the water form of Tauros with a Terra type of fire. Ironic. So my main team's gonna go in the box, but I'm also gonna get out Satan, because Satan's my false swiper. Which is good for catching new Pokemon, like this Yanma over here. If the Quick Ball doesn't get it, then... Also, I find it interesting, it looked like the Yanma was about to try and run away. Hold on, let me turn up the volume in my ears. Because, like, this is new music. How's the volume on stream? Is it loud enough? Well, sounds good to me? Okay. Thank you. Alright, false swipe it is. Perhaps I'm not ready to put away my entire team just yet. Man, it's called Speed Boost. Where's my regular balls? There. What's that? Oh, that's probably a Poochyena sleeping. I was like, what's that thing sleeping over there? It can see in all directions without moving its big eyes to helping it spot at both attackers and prey right away. Would you like to give the Yanma a nickname? Sure. This is going to be... Oops. I accidentally didn't give it a nickname. Oh well. It's not gonna be part of our team anyway. It's fine. Saw a Spinarak around here. I should probably just progress because, like, Satan's almost dead. But look, a Spinarak. If the quick ball doesn't get it, I'll probably just run because Satan is dying. Let's go. I wonder what the reward for completing the Kitakami Pokedex is going to be. Because, like, I obviously know what the reward for the regular Pokedex is. Some fishes weave its sturdy thread into nets to catch fish Pokemon. Okay, you're a fisherman, are you? you can catch fish. You will be... You'll be P. Sherman. 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. That's a Finding Nemo reference for those of you that don't know. Finding Nemo's like my favorite movie. Look at all this stuff. Bunch of Yanma. Bunch of Whoopers. Some buckets. Oh, that's just reminding me. In like the lead up to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, people were combing over every trailer being like, oh, what's this? And someone was like, yo, what's this new Pokemon there in the background? It's like, bro, that's a wheelbarrow. That's not a Pokemon. Oh, Cutie Fly. That may be another candidate for the team. Rabombi is kind of cute. What am I doing? Throw the quick ball. Nice, nice. Cutie Fly sucks up pollen and nectar with its long proboscis. Is that how it's supposed to be pronounced, or is it proboscis? I'm gonna say proboscis. It stores any pollen it doesn't finish eating in its fur. For some reason, it strikes me as a... I'm not gonna spend time agonizing over names anymore. I'm just gonna name them the first thing that pops into my head. This is Spindle. We haven't encountered another Sawaddle. I may have killed the only Sawaddle in Kitakami. Though it is interesting that Sawaddle... That, like, I understand why there are Pokemon from newer regions here. But, like, if this is part of an older region, then it's like, well, where did these come from? So maybe it is just a brand new region. Oh no, I shouldn't have put my old team away. There may be a battle here. Please, I need to heal. Sis, look! There's one now! Question mark? So, you're one of those students who came from the Paldea region, huh? Whoa, way cool. Hush, Kieran. I'm Carmine. Sorry, but I can't just let an outsider like you wander into Masui Town. If you insist on coming in, you'll have to battle me first. Come on, sis. You just want to battle. Making this big fuss over nothing. I told you to hush, Kiki. Does she have, like... Is that just because of the angle she's looking at? Or does she actually have, like, heckin' cat-like eyes? Just ignore my little brother. Aw, man. Alright, let's do this. Get in position. Can I be healed first? My Pokemon are not ready for this. If the wild Pokemon are level 55, what level are her Pokemon gonna be? I'm going to have some real good fun with you. Okay. Pokemon Trainer Carmine. It's Sapuchiano. Go Satan. Welcome to Kitakami. For your first experience, get ready to eat dirt. Okay. I'm not healed up for this though. Hold on. let me just heal up real quick. I'm trying to build a new team here, lady. Oh, well that was pointless. Oh no, that's how. I was thinking of Raw, I think. Alright, bye Pucciano. Oh, you know about type matchups, huh? Why does every trainer have to be like, oh, you know about type matchups, you're like the best trainer ever? Vulpix. Oh, perfect! It's time for Snippy to come out and show him what we're made of. Behold, a Pokemon that I caught, like, a couple minutes ago. Oh no. See, burn is actually a problem. Because it cuts your attack. And I'm pretty sure Snippy is more of a physical attacker. But that's fine, because look how much we did. Which one? Okay, that has more accuracy. Disable? That's fine. I wasn't using Crab Hammer anyway. We win! Snippy was hurt, but on. There's more? Poltergeist. Poltergeist is Grass Ghost. So like Snippy does have a move that's good against it, but also Snippy is weak to one of its types. Let's send in Spindle. And here's one of the new Pokemon that's like actually new and not just returning from past games. Ta-da! Bug Buzz! Eh? Is Bug not very effective against Ghost? Because it didn't say that was super effective. Trades held items? Yeah, a lot of these moves are going to be removed if Spindle stays on the team. Go on, Poltergeist. Teach him a lesson with Shadow Ball. Why does she have a specific call-out for it using Shadow Ball? Oh, maybe because of that. How's that for our first taste of Kitakami? Not that I'm enjoying this or anything. Bruh. Alright, screw it. I want Spindle to get the experience, so out comes Satan. Is Satan weak to... Okay, no, Fairy isn't weak to Ghost. Good to know. Moonblast. Eat shit. We defeated Carmine. Don't mind me, just having a futuristic death machine out here. You, who are you? Kieran's still cheering in the background. Wowzers, you went and beat my sis? I can't believe it. There's no way you should have been able to beat me. She does have very, like, slitted pupils. And I mean, she does have that headband that has, like, ear-like things at the back. So I guess maybe the cat comparison was apt. Fine, I guess you pass. Barely. Seems I've got no choice. I'll let you into town. But only if you become one of my grunts and do every little thing I... Oi! What are you doing causing a ruckus out here? Here comes trouble. Come on, Kiki, we're out of here. But Wait up, sis!
Why, hello there, stranger. You must be one of the students from that Paldean Academy, right? I help run the community center here in Masui Town, and a fair few other things besides. I'll be looking after your group during your visit. I hope those two kids weren't giving you any grief just now, were they?
I mean, yeah.
I hardly know what to do with the two of them, especially that Carmine. Always been a handful, that one. I apologize if she gave you a hard time. What's that? A member of your group fell ill down by the bus stop? I'd better get over there and give them a hand, so they can make it into town.
I see the Pokemon Center in the back, and it's like... It's a little stall instead of a... like, gas station. That's cute. No Pokemon, though. That's interesting.
I'll take care of everything. You just go ahead and get yourself settled in at the community center. We'll catch up with you soon.
Off he goes. Head into the community center. Okay, but first... Hey there, this is the Pokemon Center. Are your Pokemon tired and needing a rest? I like the design of the Pokemon Center lady here. Okay, I'll take them here for a sec. Wait, is she just messing around on her phone while manning the station? She is! Nice. Iron Valiant and the rest of your team should be all better now. Come back whenever you need. Alright. If I go... Oh no, she isn't... I was trying to see, like... Oh, never mind. I triggered a cutscene. I was trying to see if she, like, actually looks down at her phone, but it looks like she's just looking ahead.
This way, everyone.
Melody, I owe you one for fetching the caretaker. Our little travel buddy is feeling much better now, too. I feel like I made her and Carmine's voices too similar, but oh well. I only have a certain amount of voices in me.
Alright, everyone. This is the community center. I don't have a name. This is where you'll be staying while you're here in Kitakami. The plan was to have you and the students from Blueberry Academy stay here together. But it turns out this space is going to be all for you, our visitors from Uva Academy.
Oh, right. Those two kids were originally from this town, weren't they?
So in you come, don't be shy.
Also, were those two the only... Man, we only brought 4 students from Paldea and 2 students from Unova. Okay. Amazing field trip.
Come on, everyone, pack right in. Oh, no need to worry about your shoes or anything. You can leave them on in here. If they're extra dirty, just try to rinse off the worst of the mud using the washing station by the door.
Oh, the frickin' one of the kids has got the dumb walk cycle where he puts his arms out super far. Look at it, look at his arms. How far they are from his sides. My man is standing like a Danganronpa character. He's ready to fight.
Nice and clean inside, don't you think? It's all newly built, so it's as good as anything you'd find in one of your big fancy cities. This here is the lounge. You can watch TV, chat, or relax however you'd like. And well, let's see. Over there is the cafeteria, and toilets will be down that way. When you want to get some sleep, please use the rooms down the hall there. We've got enough space that each of you can have a private room to yourself. So I think that about covers everything. But if you run into any trouble at all, don't you hesitate to talk to our fine staff at the desk.
Thank you for the tour, sir. Alright, kids, do you have anything to say to the staff who'll be taking such good care of us? Thanks for having us here. Thank you for having us! Bruh. These kids are way more enthusiastic than I am.
What a bunch of well-mannered students. I can already tell you're going to be wonderful visitors. So you just think of this place as your home away from home and relax.
You must all be tired after such a long day. I know it's a bit early still, but why don't we have dinner and then call it a night? The sun is still out. It is still the middle of the day, ma'am. I don't think that's how you fight jet lag.
We've got plenty of food ready for you all, so I hope you brought your appetites.
All right. I already dislike these random no-name students. Thanks for dinner. You're free to spend the rest of the evening as you like in the community center. But remember that tomorrow the program will be officially kicking off. Don't stay up too late or you might oversleep. Get some rest in the room in the back. What if I don't want to? The food here seems really healthy, but it was still really tasty too. I wonder what's scheduled for tomorrow. I'm so excited, I don't think I can sleep. This is the boys' restroom. Oh. So instead of just having, you know, classic men's, women's, they put frickin' Pikachu tails. Okay. This is the girls' restroom. This restroom can be... Yo, they got gender-neutral bathrooms. Let's go. Kitakami more progressive than most of America. Probably most of Australia, too, to be honest. Eep, I checked out my room and there was a bug Pokemon in there. Oh, no. The blueberry students will join us tomorrow. I hope you all get along. You mean the two who, you know, accosted me the moment I stepped into town? Welcome, dear Paldean student. We provide a special service to visitors here at the Kitakami Communication Center. Yo, their technology isn't outfitted for Rotoms. They just have normal ass tech. They're not up to the modern age of America and Europe. This region is canon to real life. If you've opened your bag and whatnot while you've been here, you might have noticed that the theme of the upper and lower borders of your screen menus in some menus now changes depending on your location. Casually breaking the fourth wall. Do you want to change the settings for the upper and lower borders on your menu? Leave them so they match my location, I guess. Okay, hope you enjoy sightseeing around Kitakami with your current settings. So if I... Not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. If I do bag... Oh, so it has that. That's neat. Cool beans.
Did you enjoy the taste of our local Kitakami fair?
Someone made a Pokemon that looks like a bell out of flowers and things. Are those carrots? Can I examine things? I wasn't talking to you. Shut up, nerd. I'm trying to look at the pamphlets. Okay, I can't look at the pamphlets. There's a photo showing off some of Kitakami's scenery playing on this giant screen, which I can't see because it's on that wall instead of the back one. Notice, this October, the community center will increase rental rates for some of its facilities. This applies to conference rooms, event spaces, and lodging. Find the adjusted rates below. Okay. Wait, can I just leave? Can I go explore? Probably best not to wander alone at night in an unfamiliar place. You know what? Fair. They actually making sense for once. Ready to call it a night? Do 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 dee do. Yep, there they are. So there's literally 6 students on this field trip between 2 schools. Morning, everyone. Did you sleep well? Starting today, you'll be joined by our 2 students from Blueberry Academy. Go on, kids. Time to introduce yourselves. Hi, I'm Carmine. It's a pleasure to meet you all. It's a pleasure to meet all you outsiders. I mean, visitors from Paldea. Hee hee. I'm Kieran.
Carmine and Kieran actually grew up here, so ask them for help if you need anything. And you two had better be of real help, you hear me?
Thank you for the clip, Theo.
Aye, aye.
Right. What? How did those Vulpixes get onto the roof?
Now that that's settled, why don't I tell you a bit about what we have planned for you? This school trip of yours will be an exercise in orienteering. First, we'll have you split into pairs, then each pair will be tasked with finding 3 signboards.
I'm probably going to be paired with one of the students from Blueberry Academy, because none of the students from UVA have names. They couldn't have splurged a little to make unique character designs for these kids. Come on. Or even just bring Nimona back. Nimona's free. She's not doing anything.
On each signboard, you'll find snippets of an old folktale passed down here in Kitakami. Read them all and learn a bit about our home. To prove you've completed the task, we ask that each pair take a snapshot together in front of these signboards with their phone or camera. Take a photograph together in front of each of these signboards to complete your mission. It's a self-guided tour of Kitakami. Learn all about its rich history. Much more fun than sitting around and listening to me ramble on and on, eh?
Wonderful. What an innovative idea for a group activity.
Oh, and I've got a gift for each of you as well.
Is this the selfie stick? It's the selfie stick. We got a selfie stick as a gift from an old man. Put the rotor stick in your bag's key item pocket. Which I still don't know why we need this. Our phone can float. It has a Pokemon inside it. Why do we need a selfie stick? A stick to rest a Rotom phone on. It allows you to take selfies from a little bit further away than you could on your own. Press the X button while in selfie mode to use your roto stick. The roto stick adds some extra distance between you and the camera, making it easier to take photos with your friends and Pokemon.
I hear these things are all the rage in the big cities. Use them when you want to take photos. I'll even teach you a rad pose I came up with all on my own.
You learned the Eureka emote from the caretaker. I'm just imagining that frickin'... I was gonna pull up an image, but I don't have one saved. I've just seen a silly, like, Bitmoji, whatever, Eureka pose while looking at, like, name-sound-alike things. Memes. Why did I forget the word for memes? Ah, yes, real rad. Remember that one of the goals of this trip is to deepen the ties between our two schools. Seems like having someone who knows the area well would be a big help. That being said, let's try to maximize the number of inter-school pairs, okay? Time to mingle. Talk to the kids from the other school. Hello. You're Melody or whatever, right? Not all whatever, just Melody. Let me guess, you want to pair up with one of us? Us poor, lonely blueberry students? What if I say no? Nah, I just came to say hi. Wait, but you're the one who came to talk to us. What are you, some kind of weirdo? I just wanted to say hi. Oh yeah, so my little brother here has been all googly-eyed over you since yesterday. He wouldn't stop talking about you. Even at home, I seriously couldn't get him to shut up. Sis, what are you telling her that for, dummy? Hey, why should you call dummy if you know what's good for you? Oh man. I don't like her. Look at him being all shy. See, my brother's no good at talking to people. He'd probably never work up the nerve to ask you himself, but he'd really like a battle with you. They're both tsunedas. Okay. Well, what do you know? Turns out you're sorta nice. This'll make my brother real happy. Chin up, Kiki. Melody says she'll battle with you. What? Wowzers. Really? You don't mind? Wowzers? Okay. She doesn't mind a bit. Get to your positions, you two. Everybody else clear out. Make some space. I got this. Everyone else is just okay with this, I guess. You're challenged by Pokemon trainer Kieran. I feel like that hairstyle is got to be so... Like, that's going to be real itchy on your nose. It's going to be like falling right in front of your eyes all the time. Wowzers, I can't believe this. I get to battle with you. This is awesome. Can you stop saying wowzers for a second? I like his battle theme. Bye bye, Centra. Yanma. Yammer's bug flying. What's good against bug? What is good against bug? I know fire is. That's literally all rock is. I don't have any rocks. I'll just stay here. Don't mind me, just moonblasting all of your Pokemon. So he's sort of got cat eyes as well. Interesting. I posted, I made a meme about it. The Paldean trainers are designed so differently because they have more like human-shaped eyes compared to the taller eyes of other Pokemon trainers. So when they went and added Nimona to Pokemon Masters, she sticks out like a sore thumb because her eyes are so small compared to everyone else. Wowzers. Good show. Nicely done, kids. Nothing like a friendly battle to get to know someone. Wowzers. You sure are strong, Melody. You really aren't half bad. Kiki's nearly as strong as I am, you know. I don't know about that. This orienteering thing, we're supposed to group up in pairs, right? You should go ahead and pair up with Kiki then. What? No, sis, don't... Don't what? It's not like we can pair up. Or were you hoping to partner with some other rando? Rando outsider instead of Melody. Really? Rando's my word. You can't steal that. Also, rando's a noun by itself. You don't... Rando isn't short for random, it's short for random person. Well, no, but... Aw, man. Don't worry, he's just being shy. I'll go find some chump to pair up with, too. It's like ATM machine. Watch out for my little bro, you. Nod, nod. Looks like you're all paired up. Let's go ahead and mark where you'll be going on these Rotom phones of yours. Now then, off you go to do some exploring. Oh, and if you find yourself in any need of potions or Pokeballs or the like, head on over that way and stop by Peachy's. They'd be happy to set you to rights. So it looks like we should probably start with the signboard at Loyalty Plaza. It's out past the apple orchards to the west side of the village. It's close by, and I figured it might, make sense to, you know, visit them all in order. I'll probably just get in your way if I stick too close, so I'll just follow you from a safe distance. That, we're not really paired up then? Bro just left. Okay. Fun fact, I did see on Twitter, apparently if you try to pay at this store with League points, they're like, LP? What is that? Is that one of those cryptic currencies people been talking about? They made a fucking crypto joke in Pokemon. It's like me when people bring up new stuff. Anyway, I do kind of want, like, at least one of the new, like, new Pokemon on my team. But, like, I don't know whether I want... Because, like, the two new ones that I know about from this wave of the DLC, they're both grass type. Nice to know I can still bring out Miraidon here. What's the jump button? B, okay. I'm too used to Pikmin now. It's been too long since I played Pokemon, because I couldn't do any shiny hunting. If I could shiny hunt, then I probably would have been playing it more often. But as it stood, there wasn't really much for me to do. I'm still gonna be complaining about that. Ayo? What is a Hisuian Pokemon doing out here? Ma'am? Oh, I guess she is Adaman's descendant, so to an extent it makes sense. I just thought they went extinct. Well, where'd you come from? I didn't even notice you there. Anyway, you are? Wait, no, don't say a thing. I want to guess first. You're one of the students who came here from the Paldea region on a school trip. Bingo! It's a small town, you know. News tends to spread pretty quickly. The name's Perrin, by the way. I'm a traveler with a bit of a thing for photography. This here's my bud Growlithe. Doesn't the little horn on his head make it the cutest? Growa! Hey, this might sound a bit weird, but would it be alright if I took your photo? So we're just not going to acknowledge the fact that We're just not going to acknowledge the fact that this is like an extinct species that's just sitting here? Okay. Just like that, huh? Are you always this open with total strangers? Kinda worried about you, kiddo. What? The entire Pokemon series is about frickin' teenagers and sometimes preteens roaming the entire country on foot by themselves with nothing but a few wild animals at their side. And now all of a sudden they care about kids interacting with strangers. Anyway, let me snap that photo. Why did you take two? You've got a unique vibe, you know? I like it. It's a bit different than what I'm used to. All the other generic NPCs have normal colored hair and yours is bright blue. I'm gonna be making this town my home base for a little while. Why don't you focus on wrapping up whatever you've got going on for now? Come see me after, I don't know, registering 150 Pokemon in the Kitakami Pokedex or something. I'm actually not that far off, we've done 100. I love the fact that they, you know, they just don't fucking acknowledge that there's a Hisuian Pokemon here. Like, everyone just sort of assumed, like, the reason we've never seen Hisuian Pokemon in any mainline games is just like, oh, they're just, you know, they're extinct. And that's why, like, modern Pokemon can't evolve into these things or whatever. But now, no, there's just one sitting here. A bunch of random trainers. I don't really care about facing the trainers, to be perfectly honest. I'm more interested in the Pokemon. Look at me, I'm an apple. Oh, Sentret, that's new. So I like I was saying before I got distracted, I do want to have at least like one of the brand new Pokemon on my team, but I don't know if I want Poltergeist or Driplin. Because they're both kind of neat. I was spoiled on the fact that Poltergeist does evolve. I don't know what its evolution looks like, but I do know that it does evolve. If it encounters a foe, it will stand up on its tail, making itself look bigger than usual to intimidate them. You will be Biggle. Then my naming for these Pokemon is going to be like a look into my psyche. Just like word association, except with Pokemon. We did already catch have we got a... Was Starly in the base game? Starly were in the base game. I've already got a Starly. I don't care then. Goodbye, Starly. I only care about the new stuff. That said... What's the button to throw? Grabbing an Applin so that I can evolve it into a Diplin would be a good idea. Let me use up some repeat balls, so that I can save my quick balls for the actual new stuff. Applin lives inside an apple. When an Applin is separated from its apple, its body loses moisture and the Pokemon grows weak. You will be... Nom. I'm gonna add it to my party for now. I may eventually take it off if I decide, yeah, I'm gonna use heckin' Poltergeist instead as my grass type. But, you know, we'll see. So, like, any returning grass types are probably off the table. Like, for example, Bellsprout. I do enjoy collecting things. Honestly, the fact that I like collecting all these dudes is probably a big part of why I like Pokemon in the first place. It plants its feet deep underground to rehydrate itself. While doing so, it's unable to run away if it's attacked. I will give Bellsprout a nickname. It's male Bellsprout. It is gonna be Snoot. Because look at, well, I guess that's more of a mouth than a nose, but it's gonna be Snoot. Sure is great that a lot of those Pokemon icons just haven't loaded on the Pokédex screen. I wonder if they fixed boxes. Hold on, I want to see now. How long does it take? How long does it take to load? Okay. It does seem a little quicker than it was before, but it still takes a bit to load up. Though they do have like a placeholder icon there before it loads. So you can see that there are Pokemon in that box. You just can't see what they are until a couple seconds. Anyway, Fomantis. I actually have a shiny Fomantis. I never got around to evolving it. Oh. Fomantis is in the base game, never mind. I really thought that was new, apparently it's not. Sweet Apple, is that... I think that's the one that evolves... I don't remember which one evolves it into which. Oh, there's a terrestrial Pokemon. Wait, is that? Yo! Yeah, I found a wild shiny! go! Yeah! Alright, well. I guess I'm probably going to use Dipplin on the team then, rather than Poltergeist, because I'm not passing up the opportunity to use a shiny on my team. Yeah, baby! I have seen what shiny Dipplin looks like. Yeah! Wild. Absolutely wild. Alright, what are we going to name her? I feel like I need to think a little more about this one because it's special. Gonna be Caramello. Because I know Dipplin is based on a candy apple and not a caramel apple, but the shiny makes it look like caramel. Alright, we have another member of the team. Sorry, Nom. Oh man. Maybe I don't need the shiny charm after all. Oh, and there's the tart apple. That's whatever it is for the other one. One of them evolves it into Flapple. The other evolves it into Appleton. I don't know what item is needed to evolve it into Dipplin. Anyway, let's catch a Sawaddle. Instead of killing it this time. Oh man. That was a fruitful first stream. We already found a shiny. The bumps on its head are sensory organs. When Sawaddle meet, they greet each other by rubbing these bumps together. Suey. I don't know. Ta-ta-ra. Just looking around at all the local wildlife. I've probably got everything from this general area. I really should be facing off against some of these trainers to ensure that my new team is up to snuff. Hold on, what's the button? Make lead Pokemon. So at the moment, thank you for the reminders, Theo. So for the time being, our team, P. Sherman and Biggle are just here because they got shoved onto the team because I had empty spots. And Satan is just here to help with catching Pokemon. At the moment, our actual team is Snippy, Spindle, and Caramello. Apples, I love them. I love them raw, I love them cooked, I even love them in battle. Oh, Snippy was not the good lead for this. Minami the festival girl. Go, Snippy. What is Guillotine? Instantly faints if hits. I kind of want to try. It's only 30% accurate, but... Nah. It's withdrawing. I'm just gonna try, why not? Yo! We did it! Insta-kill. And another apple. That was great. Alright. Let's send out Spindle to deal with this. Because Bug is super effective against grass. Can we get a better camera angle? It's difficult to get a good angle when fighting on a hill. Oh right, it's also part dragon, so it's weak to... It's weak to fairy. So Spindle is a perfect counter to Applin. I'm still hyped from that shiny. Oh, my darling Applin. This is wild. Earlier in the stream, I was complaining about the fact that I couldn't shiny hunt. And then one just randomly appears for me. And a Terrestrial Pokemon too. 2 out of the 3 shinies I've found in this game have been Terrestrial Pokemon. Anyway, here's Ekans. Oh, speaking of Ekans, actually, I have an Ekans on my team in Pokemon Sleep. I'm just gonna quickly see if I can get enough ingredients to feed my Snorlax breakfast. Because I've been running low on ingredients lately, and it's difficult to feed Snorlax. A very common sight in grasslands and such. It flicks its tongue in and out to sense danger in its locations. I think there's a very obvious name here. It's a snack. Send that to a box. I wonder if there are any, like, other, like, regional variants or new Pokemon that they haven't shown off. Like, aside from, like, legendaries and stuff. Oh, I only have 14 ingredients. Yeah, no, I'm not feeding. Snorlax isn't gonna get breakfast, unfortunately. But it's okay, because I fed it dinner at like 5 in the morning. So it's still got a morning meal, if you really think about it. Hey? Okay, there we go. For some reason, I collected some ingredients, and my number of ingredients went down. So it just randomly uncollected some of the ones that I'd already grabbed. So there's supposed to be one, like, past the apple orchard or something. I think he said. I'm not bothering to check my map. I'm like half sitting in front of it anyway. Oh, they're eating. It's cute. Then there's a Pikachu. We definitely don't need one of those. To Wistful Fields, Loyalty Plaza, that's where we need to go. Oh look, there it is on the map. Rotom phone apps. Hey, I'm a traveling app developer. You know, I don't think you need to travel for that occupation. I mean, unless you're developing something like Pokemon Go. I see you've got a Rotom phone. Here, let me add a snazzy new feature for you. Is there no, like... Does the Pokemon world just not have, like, an app store or something? Why do all apps and stuff have to be installed, like, peer-to-peer? Rotom phone has been upgraded. The upper and lower frames of compatible apps can be set to match the design of your phone case if you have on your Rotom phone. Give it a whirl with different Rotom phone cases and try a new look. Technology really is incredible. Okay, thanks, man. So now I press L and R button while on the map app to switch between different maps. Flying taxis can take you to any location with a feather mark, even if your destination is in another region. So if I do this, the Paldea region. See, then that's what's tripping me up. I don't know if Kitakami is meant to be its own region or whether it's supposed to be part of another region, because they never refer to it as the Kitakami region. They refer to it as the land of Kitakami. Also, I have a pattern up the top and the bottom now because I'm using the Arceus phone case. Also, why is your dialogue box still yellow? Do you want the design of your Rotom phone case to carry over? Okay, never mind. He's just there to let you adjust things. I guess this is the signboard? That's the first signboard. Sorry, did I startle you? I did mention I'd hang back and follow you here. We're supposed to read the signboard, right? His bag is so shiny. Oh, I already know the whole story, so go ahead. You should check it out. Long, long ago, there was a fearsome ogre in the land of Kitakami. The ogre made its home in the mountain behind the village, frightening all who ventured there. One day, the ogre came down from the mountain in a terrible rage, causing great fear in the village. By some stroke of luck, Okidogi, Monkey Dory, and Pheasantipity all happened to be there as well. The three Pokemon laid down their lives to fend off the ogre and send it back to the mountain. In admiration, the people of the village bestowed upon this brave title the Loyal Three. Their remains were given a proper burial, and statues of the three were erected above the site. The Loyal Three monument is right over there. But don't you think the ogre in that folktale sounds kind of cool? You think? It came down in a rage and caused panic. Come on, it was all alone. The battle was 3 against 1, but the ogre still managed to hold its own. That's way cool. Oh, but I guess most people would just think an ogre like that is scary, huh? I don't think there's any reason to be afraid. When I was little, I went up to the mountains so many times at night, all on my own, and I never once met that ogre. Yeah, that's probably why you're still alive. Only scary thing that happened was the grown-ups giving me a real earful about it. So yeah, we're supposed to take a photo in front of the signboard, right? I don't have a smartphone. Could you? In this day and age? We didn't even use the fucking selfie stick. We just got Rotom to float there. Why did we need a selfie stick? That turned out great, even though you're even good at taking photos. Thanks. Sorry, not trying to butter you up or anything. You know, I didn't want to have to come do this whole school trip thing, but, well, it might actually be kind of fun. I get to be out in nature around my hometown and talk to you, Melody. Hey, if you want, maybe we could set up a picnic. Would you like a sandwich? You said the trigger word. Agia. Yeah, what is that thing? Some kind of kaiju or something? One of my friends pointed this out on Twitter. The fact that the term kaiju exists in the Pokemon world, where like real life kaiju things exist, is wild. This is my ride, I guess. Oh. No, I don't feel right calling Miraidon my ride. It's one of my Pokemon. A kaiju? This is Miraidon. It's called Miraidon? And you ride on it, huh? I've never seen another Pokemon like this. Well, yeah, it's special. It came from the future, wink wink. Definitely future, definitely not just made up. We still don't know the exact details of how the Paradox Pokemon work. That'll probably be explained in the second DLC. And it seriously comes out whenever it hears the word sandwich? Agias! Never thought I'd actually get to meet such an awesome Pokemon. No wonder you're so strong, Melody. You're special. Yeah, I'm the protagonist. So the next... we should go find the next signboard. It's on the grounds of Kitakami Hall. Kitakami Hall is... Well, first double back to town from here, then there's this bridge you cross, and from there you'll need to climb up the mountainside. I'll hang back for now and meet you there later. Bye. Agia? Back in the ball. Have a look around here. Melody's sea turtle, more like main character turtle. I guess this is the statue of the three. I can't interact with it. My man's got a beanie. The Loyal Three Monument. Long ago, these courageous Pokemon protected Masui Town from destruction. They defeated the ogre that had come to attack the village, but at the cost of their own lives. Their remains were laid to rest with the people's respects below these very statues. Rest in peace. We definitely won't see them during this story. They're already dead. All that advertising? Absolutely for nothing. It's not real. They don't exist. Oh wow. I'm seeing what people were saying about the frame rate. About this supposedly running worse than the base game. Look at that. Look at that. Look how slow we're going. I will say, I've mentioned this before, but while I do love Scarlet and Violet, I would even say it's probably my favorite Pokemon game. From a technical perspective, it's kind of garbage. I just like, you know, the story and stuff. We got it for it. Da 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 dun dun dun. It is nimble and has a very flexible body. Even if you get a hold of it, it'll slip right out of your arms. What's the name of the town? I think it's Nuvema. I'm trying to remember like what the music from the ferret walking meme, what town it actually belongs to. I'm not going to use ferret on our team. I'm done with single type Pokemon. We have a wealth of options available to us now. I can use nothing but dual types. Oh look, it's a Pichu. If you're naughty. If you're naughty, the scary ogre will come and eat you up. Oh no. Kosei, the festival boy. It's a cricketot. What the hell is my upstairs neighbor doing? For Mantis, okay, let's get Snippy out of there and send in Spindle. It's a Fomantis. Goodbye, Fomantis. Oh, another Cricketot. Okay, back to Snippy then. Crab him. Get crabbed on. Corfish isn't a crab. Level up for one of the Pokemon I'm not actually using. Scary Ogre, please eat up this naughty trainer. And well, this is one Pokemon we're not gonna have to catch. P. Sherman is evolving into 42 Wallaby Way Sydney. No, it evolved into Ariados. It wanders in search of food after darkness falls, never nesting in a specific place. Which doesn't seem right to me. I'm fairly certain I have seen Ariados nesting in new Pokemon Snap. P. Shaman wants to learn the move Swords Dance. Sure. You can forget. Poison the target and lower speed, that's cool. Heightened chance of landing critical. May also poison the target. Everything may also poison the target. I'm just going to get rid of Toxic Thread then. Sticky Web is already there. Why am I putting actual thought into this? It's not like I'm actually using P-Sharp. I'm using Spindle instead. Is it going to tell me that every time I get a new thing? It didn't do that for the Paldean Pokedex. Is that just there to be like, hey, for all the people who played through the base game and didn't realize they could get rewards for clearing the Pokedex? What? Oh, hello. Yeah, let's just leave. What do you mean couldn't get away? So many apples. We can evolve. Oh, guy wanted to fight. We can evolve so many Applins if we want, but I need whatever's used for the new Applin evolution. Really, I should be saving the shiny Applin so I can, like, if I find another, then I can evolve them into stuff or whatever. Words, but oh well, I want to evolve. I want to use it on my team. What? Lady Onair, Mr. Billy. Mr. Billy? Oh, my dear Mr. Billy and Lady Onair, where in the world are you? Lady O'Neill said something about a place with a view of the bountiful fields of the countryside. But where is that? Okay. Is this a side quest or something? Oh, she got stuck with the nerd. Let's do this, outsider. I mean, totally ordinary guy. Nice to meet you, Carmine. Oh. That's... What even is that? Is that a stepladder? I think... I don't know what that is. Some sort of scaffolding, perhaps. Well, I should heal while we're here. Hey, lady. Goldfish and the rest of your team should be all better now. No. Well, I should be checking these because these might have new Pokemon as well. Swadloon. Yeah, sure. And I'll use my regular team members for this. It's not even a special Terrestrial type. That's one of its normal types. Weather's starting to warm up nicely. Now that we're heading out of winter here in Australia. For once, I am streaming with only one layer of clothing on instead of like 2 or 3. I one-shot it. Oh no, no, oh yeah. It looked like there was still a tiny bit of health there. Oh no, it's still alive. Thank you, Theo. Never mind, it's dead. I'll just use a normal ass Pokeball for this. So that's one more Pokemon we don't have to catch. Or we don't have to catch in the wild. One more Pokemon for our decks. We got Bug Terra Shards. Apparently Bug-type Mew was like the best way to deal with Mewtwo. The Mewtwo raids, I don't know if that's still going on, probably not. I just didn't attempt them at all because I didn't bother raising my Mew. I was like, yeah, I'll just tank it with like heckin' Skeledirge or something. But apparently, it's like super strong, and if you don't bring Mew, you're basically screwed. Swadloon wraps itself in leaves for protection. It uses the 2 leaves atop its head to detect air movements and feel out its surroundings. Anyway, it's a bug-type Swadloon. So, it's... bug words. It's Swad Cocoon. That's gotta be one of my worst ones. Pokédex has been updated. Check for rewards. Please shut up. Is Kricketot new? Wait, is that Jock? The fuck's he doing here? Okay, so no, Cricketor's not new. What? It was running away from me. Why is it not letting me run away? Shark, what are you doing here? Oh, hello, hello. Hello, hello, Melody. Enjoying that school trip, are you? Mr. Jacques? I came to check on how you're doing. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. Once I got here, I decided to do a bit of research on the Pokemon of Kitakami and... Oh, that's right, sorry. I got so engrossed in my own research that I actually forgot to come find you, didn't I? Well, how about I make up for it by treating you to a picnic? I thought something like this might happen, so I borrowed all the usual picnic things from Director Clavel. What? What is going on? Dig in. I hope you like the sandwich I made. He said the trigger word. It may look a bit strange, but I can assure you it tastes great. Never mind. I guess Miraidon isn't here. I don't get out much, so this kind of field work sure wears me out quick. I can't believe how you kids run all over the place for your treasure hunt. You're really something. Oh, could there be something in my basket? The classic. Feast your eyes on that. Hold on. Is this literally just like, oh wait, we forgot to give a tutorial for how to breed Pokemon in the base game, so let's shove it into the DLC? Is that what this is? Feast your eyes on that. A Pokemon egg appeared in the basket. Quite the mystery, isn't it? I only brought Gulpin to this picnic with me, and yet... How could it have appeared then? Okay, I confess. Truth is, I had this egg with me the whole time. You know about the Pokemon eggs you can find during picnics, right? Whenever a trainer doesn't have the means to care for an egg they find, they can have it sent to the academy where they'll take care of it. But then I thought, say, wouldn't it be better to have a great trainer raise the Pokemon instead? So I brought this egg with me. And now it's yours, Melody. I wonder what's in it. You're entrusted with the Pokemon egg. I know it's odd of me to come all the way to Kitakami just to hand over a Pokemon egg, but I knew it would be safe with you, Melody. Okay, I guess whatever's in this egg, I'm gonna have to add it to the team. That reminds me, are you still using your Pokedex app over here too? You should be able to fill the Kitakami Pokedex by catching Pokemon that live around here. I'll be doing field work in the area for a while, so let me know if you manage to complete the Kitakami Pokedex in your app. Cool beans. Well, let's go get the egg then. Somehow find it within my boxes. Where did it get placed? Because I had some random gaps here and there that it might have gone into, rather than just immediately being put at the end. Nope, it's at the end. Egg. Alright, bye-bye, Sherman. Lotad! Oh, I would have loved an opportunity to use Lotad again. I love Lotad. However, I already have grass types. I already have multiple grass types that were candidates for the team. I don't really have room for Lotad, unfortunately. Lotad was caught. Man, it's been almost 2 hours already. Time flies. Lotad's data has been added to the Pokédex. Lotad will gather in lakes that have good water quality. The surface of these lakes sometimes becomes covered. The surfaces of these lakes sometimes become covered in Lotad leaves. You will be Tadson. There we go, Tadson. I am so bad at naming things, and I did say yes, C-Dot. Also, Stantler is here. Is Weirdeer gonna be here, since apparently Hisuian Pokemon are just sort of here now? There we go, C-Dot was caught. Oh, level up for Spindle. That means it can evolve. C-Dot's data has been added to the Pokédex. C-Dot live in trees hanging from the branches and leaching moisture. Rows of them can be found dangling from large young trees. This will be... Deedle. Naming is not my strong suit. Alright. Spindle's evolving. It's going to be real awkward if whatever's in that egg ends up sharing its type with one of the Pokemon I've put on my team. Spindle evolved into Rabombi. Pollen puffs created by Rabombi can relieve fatigue, making the puffs a popular commodity. Rabombi! Spindle wants to learn the move Pollen Puff. Sure. I'm not using Switcheroo. Switcheroo feels like a more competitive, aimed move, rather than something that would be used in a normal playthrough. Heracross is not new. Is Vulpix new? Vulpix is new. Vulpix is cool, so is Ninetales, but single type. We're not messing around with single type Pokemon anymore. Oh, I should really have seen like what types I was missing from my base game team, so I could try to use them in this team. Grass was one I was missing, so having Applin on the team is good. As it grows larger, its 6 Wormtails become more beautiful and with a more luxurious coat of fur. You will be Pixel. The Google Pixel phone or whatever. Was it Google? I don't know who makes the Pixel. The Pixel phones. Anyway. City kids. Is Rockruff new? Rockruff is not new. Keep an eye out for new stuff. Squavid is not new. I need a signpost. I don't know where I'm going. Ralts is not new, I believe. Yes. I have already gotten the Ralts. I get the feeling... The fact that I've gone off the path probably means this is the wrong way. However, there are items here. Petal, yeah. All the Pokemon that either have Hisuian forms or evolved into Hisuian Pokemon, they're in the base game. from what I remember. Alright, let's get back to the path, because that's probably the way to the story objective. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's grab that. There's another C dot. Flap, flap, flap. Let's battle this guy. I do need to do some battles. I'm looking for a Pokemon that drops flaps. Okay, that's not the kind of flapping I thought you were talking about. I'm guessing he's talking about, Toadstool? Because they're like mushroom flaps. Hey, Sandshrew! Sandshrews not dual type. Alolan Sandshrew is though. I wonder if there's a way to get that. Because I don't think I had a... Oh shit. I don't think I had a steel type on my team in the base game. Let's switch. Why does it only have 2 moves? I need a meddle with my Pokemon's movesets after this battle. Caramella. This is the first battle she's actually participating in. If it wasn't obvious by the fact that I didn't know what her moves were. Bruh! Do ground types get like an evasiveness buff in sandstorms? It would make some amount of sense. Bam! Oh, it's not enough. That's not good. Can we survive one more? One more quake? We can. Bam! Get astonished, my dude. We should probably go heal. What a flop. And that's gonna be an evolution for Snippy. Your Snippy evolved into Crawdon! Let's go. A rough customer that wildly flails its giant claws. It is said to be extremely hard to raise, which is why I got one that was already like halfway to its maximum level. Swift? Sure. Cut down the target's HP to roughly equal to the user's HP. Eh. That's good for fear strats. I don't know how good it is for regular strats. Toadstools sometimes show up around here, but I can't ever seem to find any. Man, that's another grass type. I do kind of want to like once I'm able to properly shiny hunt, I kind of want to hunt for a shiny Toadstool. Alright, let's heal and then, you know, actually look at our Pokemon's movesets to see if we can make something a bit more, you know, not garbage. Oh, nice camera angle. What is her phone case themed after? Hold on, the rest of your team should be all better now. Come back whenever you need. Can I get a... Hold on, what's the camera? What's the camera button? Not that. Not that. Oh, by the way, they gave us like... Oh no. I didn't mean to do that. They gave like new outfits for buying the DLC, but it doesn't seem to be in there. It's like I'm using the winter uniform. Maybe I have to get it at like the school or something. There it is. Oh, is this the first time I've ever used the camera app? You can start up the camera app by pressing the down button. Move the camera around to freely snap shots at all kinds of places and Pokemon you see. When you have the camera app open, press Y to flip the camera around and take photos of yourself. Press it again to return the camera to normal. When you want to take fancy photos, try pressing the left and right button to change filters. Why is my hand there? Why can you see my hand through the camera? Press the down button while taking a selfie if you to change your expression. Press the down button after using an emote to change your expression without changing your pose. Combine emotes and expression to set up... Yeah. I was just interested in what her phone is. I don't know what Pokemon that's supposed to be themed around. It's got like 3 spikes on top. It's got things around its face. I don't know what that is. But for some reason, you could see my hand in the thing. Alright, I was going to check my Pokemon's movesets. I'm good at this. Where's moves? A, change moves. Taunt, Harden, Water Gun, Bubble Beam. What are we? We're predominantly physical. So something like Razor Shell would be real good. Oh, Crabhammer's actually better. Okay, Guillotine was fun, but it's not really. Getting that one Guillotine off. But I don't think it's really good to keep it on there. And is there anything I want to replace Swift with? Could go for Night Slash. Yeah, sure, we'll do this. I don't really need Swift. Okay, next up. We absolutely need to change... What? Huh? Hold on a fucking second. I need to look this up. Applin learn set. Why the fuck does Applin only learn 2 moves? Alright, well, I need to find whatever item Applin evolves. Hold on. Let me actually just look it up. What item do I need? I need a syrupy apple. Where do I get these? Mossfell Confluence? Okay. When I hear Confluence, I just think of a frickin' software that we use at work. Oh, I also need to adjust Spindel's moves. Not what I meant to do. What? There we go. Its model wasn't loading. Alright, what do we want? Struggle Bug. Draining Kiss could be good. Because, let's be real, I don't really use... Oh, maybe we'll keep that on there. Yeah, sure. Actually, I could do it instead of Bug Buzz. Since it's like... No, I'll just leave it as is. Let me check my map. Where is this confluence? There's Loyalty Plaza. That's the way out. Kitakami Road. Hey yo, there's an outbreak of Toad School, rather. There's Kitakami Hall. Oni Mountain, the Dreaded Den. Crystal Pool. Oh, we're not evolving this thing for a long time, are we? Where the hell? Is it just not showing the name because I haven't been there yet? Maybe? Yeah, because there's like no names all across here. So maybe this area? If I go out a bit, it'll be Mossfell Confluence. Because we need to evolve to this thing quick smart. If we want it to be at all usable. Oh man, the frame rate. No, go away, Stanley. No, this is kidding. Okay, this is because we went back a bit. Here we are, Mossfell Confluence. So we've got to keep an eye out. Oh, Weather Ball. I guess they must have brought Cast Form back. Okay, Mossfell Confluence. Somewhere here there are going to be syrupy apples. Oh, hey, Magikarp. Body Slam Hardstone, you new? Oh, I was like, why isn't it letting me do anything? Egg. The egg is hatching at an angle. It's not supposed to go at an angle. Oh, it's a Chimchar. Why specifically a Chimchar? Oh, maybe it's like based on what starter you picked. So because I picked Skeledirge, it gave me the fire starter. Interesting choice. I meant to highlight it. Do I want to use Chimchar? It's like my least favorite of the Sinnoh starters. Though it is... Oh, and like I'm basically raising it from like level 1. I think I might just leave it be. Amber, Taunt. Like, sure, it is 2 types that I don't have on the team yet. And fighting, I don't think I had a fighting type on my team. So it is something new, but also... Its legs are newly grown and it can't walk very well. It seems to prefer swimming through the water instead. That's a giant-ass tadpole. 2 feet tall. You are gonna be... What the hell is my upstairs neighbor doing? I just hear the sound of like something being dragged across the floor. This is Wiggle Wiggle. Okay, but what I really care about is apples. There are supposed to be apples in this confluence. Were Apom in the base game? No, they were not. Apom is not going on the team. I think there's only one time I've ever used a solo normal type on my team, and it was during my playthrough of the first wave of DLC from Sword and Shield. I used a mill tank. Sure, you can have Fury swipes, why not? Actually, hold on. Let me check my... I probably do already have a Chimchar because of Legends Arceus, but I want to see, do I actually have it in my decks? Full living decks. Yeah, I do already have a Chimchar. So it doesn't matter if it evolves. I have the entire line already. Its tail moves with greater dexterity than its hands. Making deft use of its tail, Apom lives high among the treetops. Even though this one was sitting there on the ground. Would you like to give Apom a nickname? Sure. This is handy. Oh. I accidentally cancelled it. So this is not handy, this is Apom. Oh. Oh, Chimchar's evolving. That's fine. Wait, I don't think... Yeah, Chimchar's not in the decks, is it? Yeah, because it didn't give me a dex entry. Sure, you can learn Mark Punch. Have it replace Scratch. The hell is going on up there? Okay, it's not showing up that much on the mic, so hopefully it's fine. Look, can you... You know how to climb, Miraidon. I'm looking for apples. One of the 6 wonders of Kitakami, the Mossfell Confluence. The 2 rivers that flow from Oni Mountain converge here at the Mossfell Confluence. People say that items lost upriver eventually wash up all the way down here. Is that why there are apples? I need apples. Oh. Did not expect to see you here. Hello, Gada. Unfortunately, single type. I'm looking for dual types. Gada was caught. Flame Wheel, sure. That can replace Taunt, I guess. This Pokemon is so muscular and strongly built that even a group of wrestlers could not make it budge an inch. So he's going to be sturdy then. Even though his ability is not sturdy, his name is going to be sturdy. Hello, Bellsprout. Oh, and there's the pre-evo. Grassy Seed. Catch that timber. Seems like this part's a little higher level since it's off the beaten path from the story progress. Timber sweat. It fights by swinging a piece of lumber around. It is close to evolving when it can handle lumber without difficulty. You are going to be Bicep. Your name will be Bicep. It does feel a little weird putting like zero thought into these names. And just going Volbeat Fluid. Oh man, there's they brought back Volbeat and Ilamise. Energy Root, Volbeat Fluid, Energy Root. Where are the apples? I need apples. There's Growlithe. Yeah, Growlithe was in the base game. Thank you for the reminders, Theo. I found the orchard. There's probably apples here. Also, duck. If I wasn't already using Crawdaunt, I could have used that. Hey, Sarah! Hold on. How do I do this again? I need to enable numlock. And then... Wow! Please ignore the fact that my hand is clipping through the side. Hello, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I should put my hands up IRL as well. Gonna be lurking while I work on some art stuff? Nice. Hope all goes well with that. I don't use this very often. I originally put this on my model because like I wanted to be able to do the same sort of gesture that I did with my old PNG in my old videos. But then I ended up streaming instead of making videos, so this never really got used. It strengthens its body by diving into the depths of ponds, swimming around while looking for bog moss to eat. Okay. Unfortunately not going on our team because I'm using Crawdaunt instead, but I'm gonna call it Shuba. Shuba! Alright. Now where are the apples? Heal powder. Are there no item dots in here? There are no item dots in the orchard? Where are the apples? I was told there would be apples here. Man. I need apples so I can evolve my thing and have it not be useless. Ilamise fluid. EXP candy. Petcha berry. Is there not? No, there is one. Person berry. Where are the apples? Also, there's a bunch of evolved Pokemon here. Get that Arbok. So I called the Ekans snack. I'm gonna pull an Ekans snake thingamajig and call the Arbok Kens. This Pokemon is very tenacious. Once it targets its prey, it doesn't give up the chase no matter how far the prey goes. I'm going to call you Kens. Oh, Sentry's evolving. No. I pressed B. I don't need a ferret. I've already got a ferret. Let me switch it out for something that I could actually use an evolution of. We'll put Tadson in. Where are the apples? God damn it. I was told there would be apples here. I didn't mean to run into the Seedot. I'm putting my arms down. It's starting to hurt now. I have like 0 muscles. Oh, that's Growlithe. There were supposed to be apples. Oh, hold on. Are the Pokeballs like man-made items, and then the sparkles are natural ones? Seems like that might be the case. Explains the difference between the 2 item types. Anyway, here's a Nuzleaf. Nuzleaf was caught. Its sensory functions are concentrated on its pointed nose, which it uses to sense its surroundings. The nose is also its weak point. Also, it has visible nipples. Why they decided to give a Pokemon nipples, I don't know. But I'm calling it nipples, but with a Y just in case Pokemon's senses try to block me from saying the word nipples. What? Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Not bag. I'll pull it up in the Pokedex. Look at it. It's got nipples. Don't know why they decided that the Pokemon that Nuzleaf needed those, but they did. Anyway, where the fuck are these apples? Can you maybe, like, not get apples here until later or something? Cause the Bulbapedia said there should be apples here. Did Bulbapedia lie to me? That little hut? What have you got to say, sir? That little hut is so weird. No one's ever there. Okay, Mr. Kazuhiro. Oh, Indeedee in the... Wait, was Indeedee already in? At this point, I don't remember which Pokemon... there are some Pokemon that I don't remember whether they were in the base game or not. Crunch. Get crunched on, my dude. Oh, nice. Feint? Sure, why not? What is Feint? Can hit through moves such as Protect. And Greedent. I don't have Fighting type. Well, I do, but I'm not using it. So we'll do this to maybe lower its defense. Oh, that is a bulky boy. Oh, and Super Fang like halves your HP. This boy could be problems. This boy is problems. Screw it, I'm just gonna use Satan. Time to get oh. I forgot. Satan is a fighting type. For some reason, I don't have any fighting moves on it. I decided Leaf Blade was more important. I'm smart. We defeated Kazuhiro. At least there's nobody around to see me lose. Hey buddy, you got any apples? That little hut, no one's ever there. You can still buy apples. Oh, you buy them. It looks like a shop without a shopkeeper. The sign reads syrupy apples, 500 pokey each. Oh, buy one. Put 500 in the box and took one syrupy apple. Put the syrupy apple in your bag. Other items pocket. A peculiar apple that can make a certain species of Pokemon evolve. It's exceptionally syrupy. Which means... Where's the other items? That's key items. TMs, TM, other. Oh, I've actually got it sorted. Where are the apples? There it is. It's time. Time for Caramella to stop being useless. Let's go! Caramella evolved into Diplin. So interestingly, the rest of the Applin family, when they become shiny, they just change the red apple to a green apple. Diplin instead changes it from a red candy apple to a caramel apple. Diplin, the candy apple Pokemon. The head sticking out belongs to the foreworm, and the tail belongs to the core worm. The two share one apple and help each other out. How that works, I don't understand. Multi-bodied Pokemon will forever be a mystery to me. Check summary. Can we learn any new moves now? Yes, look at all those moves. Syrup Bomb. That's its signature attack. Fun fact, Syrup Bomb actually changes how the move looks depending on whether the Pokemon is shiny or not. The user sets off an explosion of sticky candy syrup which coats the target and causes the target's speed stat to drop each turn for 3 turns. Da-da-da-da. What else we got? Dragon Breath, Dragon Tail. Oh, this one knocks it away. And then this one can paralyze it. I'd prefer that. I'm not big-brained enough for switch-out strategies. Okay, now I should probably find something better than Astonish as well. Infestation, Energy Ball. Oh, Energy Ball's good. Double hit isn't that great. Can I find something better than double hit? Cover, protect, growth, dragon tail, withdraw, sweet scent. Could do bullet seed. That can do 2 to 5 times. I think I'm going to do Infestation, actually. Damage over time. There we go. We now have 3 usable team members. Which means it's time to go back to the main story. And stop messing around here looking for apples. Oh, I can talk. I can still get healed from the corner of the corner of the desk. Okay, so we're still looking. Hold on. I'm gonna. Let me just make a note. Like, figure out which types I haven't used in Scarlet Violet yet. Because, like, I can overlap types. It doesn't really matter. It'd just be nice to use something new. So, what? So, I had Skeledirge, which was Fire and Ghost. I had Dashbun, which was Fairy. I had Palafin, which was Water. I had Baxcalibur, which was Ice and Dragon. What else did I have? I had Clodsire, which was Ground and Poison. And then one more. Who was my last team member? God, my memory is shit. I traveled with these Pokemon for how long, and I can't even remember. Ah, Espathra. Which is Psychic. So in my base team, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 types. I used half of the types available in the game. And on my new team, I have Water again, but I've also got Dark. I have Grass, which I didn't have, and Dragon, which I did. And I have Bug, which I didn't have, and Fairy, which I did. So it would be nice if I could make each of my new team members have at least one new type that I haven't used before, and there should be 6 more that are available. So theoretically, if I get the right double types available to me, I could use all of them. What types don't I have? I don't have Normal, Fighting, Flying. I really didn't use a Flying type? Okay. What else? What Pokemon are here? Ice, Ground. I used a Rock type for most of my playthrough, and then I replaced it right at the end. Rock. I didn't use Steel. What's the last type that I'm missing? I'm just gonna pull it up. What Pokemon types are there? Okay, Normal, yes. Fire, Fighting, Water, Flying, Grass, Poison. I didn't use an Electric type. I completely forgot about Electric. Okay. So those are the types we're now looking out for. Normal, Fighting, Flying, Rock, Steel, and Electric. And off we go! Bruh. Back on the path. No more running around looking for apples. Oh no, man-made items can also be small sparkles. I wonder why they have 2 different item markers then. If like the same kinds of items can be found in both. And they don't seem like set spawns or anything. I guess maybe they've just got different item tables they can pull from. There's Heracross. Oh, they got a little fountain that I'm standing in. Oops. What the hell? My window just shook. Kitakami Hall is bursting full of fun things to check out. Shizune. Oh, perfect. Snippy's gonna make mincemeat of this. That Apom just straight up disappeared. Haha. Oh, is that a Riolu? I want to say they were probably in the base game, but also, I should check. The Festival at Masks is at Kitakami Hall too. On a Pachirisu. Cute. Yeah, Riolu's too popular to not include. Or rather, Lucario is, but Riolu, if Lucario's there, Riolu has to be as well. No? They're all coming for me. But I don't need you, I've already caught one of you. This is for the Dex. I don't know what my reward's going to be for completing it, but I want to complete it. Now that the GTS is available, even if it's only available in Pokemon Home, I can trade for any version exclusives that aren't, you know, legendaries. I did not mean to go into this with Groudon. Oops. Alright, yeah, play the intro. Play the intro and then I'm out of here. Load it up. Oh, it starts by doing... Oh. Oh. Yeah, maybe I won't actually attempt this. Maybe 5-star raids are a little scary right now. Alright, what do we got up here? Hoo-ha, hoof! I'm not gonna fight every trainer I see. Just, you know, if I feel like it. So I can always come back and fight them again later. Are you hungry? I can share with you if you'd like. Oh boy. Apple, tofu. Put the ingredients in. I wonder if they added any new ingredients as part of the DLC. Like, was wasabi a thing in the game already? It's a nice... Eating a nice sandwich outdoors in Kitakami is really something special. How you feeling? You can take a rest if you'd like. Sure. I don't know if I'd actually taken any damage or not, but why not? 3 really does make company. Come by again whenever you want. I make chairs! Who the hell starts a conversation like that? Hey, you're one of those students from Paldea. See, I happen to make chairs in my free time. But I'm a bit stuck on what design to use for some nice picnic chairs. Could you maybe show me any tablecloths you've got on you? Sure. I've just got the regular tablecloth. I see. So these are the kinds of designs people in Paldea like, huh? I'm going to try making some new chairs using the design you showed me. And a 1 and a 2, here I go. My work here is done. Allow me to share with the fruits of my effort, the fruits of my labor with you in thanks. I got chairs. If you happen upon any new tablecloths, don't forget to show them to me. It's an interesting addition. I mean, I don't use the picnics all that much. So I'm probably not going to get much use out of that. But it's neat, I guess. Soon. Welcome to Kitakami Hall, not long now before the big festival starts again. Just ominously soon. Well, this is cute. How you doing over there? Almost done. Now we're ready to earn some cash. Well, this is nice. Did you know about this Snorlax? Snorlax is known as the sleeping Pokemon, eh? It's pretty clear where that category comes from. Snorlax is smaller than I thought it was. I thought it was a big boy. And I mean, that is pretty big. But I thought it was bigger. What a powerful little guy. Oh, hey, is this the dude? Is this the same dude? Welcome to Kitakami Hall. We're glad to have you here. Relax and enjoy yourself. Okay, so it's probably not the same caretaker. It's just all caretakers look exactly the same and also have no name. I've just now noticed, has time progressed at all while we're here? Because it's been day the entire time, it hasn't turned to night. Maybe the time just doesn't progress while you're progressing with the story, since it's supposed to take place over a day or whatever. Anyway, that's the second signboard. Bit tricky to find, huh? Sorry, I'm following at a distance, so I hope you can get used to me showing up like this. Now then, let's read the sign. Let me take a drink of water before I do. The ogre possessed 4 mysterious glimmering masks. It is said that depending on the mask, the ogre... It is said that depending on the mask the ogre donned, the powers of its cudgel would change. I am so bad at reading. When wearing the teal mask, it would bring life back to withered greenery around it. When wearing the crimson mask, it would turn to a can... When wearing the crimson mask, it could turn a candle's flame into a raging inferno. That's a weird thing for a sign to say. When wearing the blue mask, it could stop the very flow of a river. When wearing the ashen grey mask, it could easily break the hardest stone in 2. Before the loyal 3 fell, they wrested away 3 of the ogre's masks, greatly weakening it. I guess that's why the DLC is called the Teal Mask, because that's like the only mask it still has left. Did you read it? The masks of the The mask the Loyal Three stole are kept over at Kitakami Hall. Everyone in town is scared of the ogre, but me, I really like it. It was strong and cool, and it didn't even care when everyone shunned it. I've always wanted to be like that, ever since I was a kid. I want to be as cool as the ogre. What are you doing in my swamp? I know it's a different kind of ogre, but that was my first thought. My sis sort of ends up doing everything for me, even when we're at school. I want to try to get stronger, so I can do things for myself, you know? I'm gonna become someone people can rely on. Then just maybe I could be that ogre's friend. Oh, I'm right, picture. We're supposed to take a picture. You can take the next one if you don't mind, Melody. Da-da! Phew, I knew it was the right call to let you handle it, Melody. Now on to the next signboard. Oh, and you know the mountain the stories say the ogre lives on? It's actually Oni Mountain. You can climb it from the stairs over there. If you wanted, we could go see the ogre's home. Folks call it the Dreaded Den. I don't know. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'd really like to show you it, you know? I mean, we kind of have an assignment to do right now. So if you keep climbing up, you'll reach the Infernal Pass. There's a sign before that. Thank you for the clip, Theo. If you turn at the sign, you can get to the Dreaded Den. So I'll just head on up then. Come along when you're ready, and be careful. So is there actually a sign up there that we have to take a photo in front of, or did you just want to divert our field trip? I am a good student who obeys the rules. I totally didn't try to wander off on the first night. Field trip having side quests now. Any Pokemon on this path? I'm not seeing any. Oh hey, Dunsparce. Nice. What else is here? Hatena, Tandemaus. Is that Morpeko? Hey, new Pokemon. I can't think of... Oh, I am like 1 foot off the cliff. Soon as the battle ends, I am plummeting to my death. I can't see hamsters without thinking of one of my friends who just uses like pictures of hamsters as reaction images. One fauna, nah. It has a small stomach. If it isn't constantly eating the seeds it keeps in its pockets, it will get hungry immediately. What the hell kind of animal has pockets? It's hammy. I was about to say, oh, is that? No. No! Bruh. I could press go back up, but oh well, I'm already walking away. I knew it. As soon as the battle ended, I was going to fall. Tandemaus. Tandemaus is kind of like... Tandemaus is one of those Pokemon that has a really shit shiny that you can't really see. Bonsai aren't new. Okay. Oh, look, there goes the frame rate. Is Hatena new? Hatena is not new. Okay. Running around grabbing all the items. Even though I'm not even going to use most of them. Oh, I just realized it is almost 12. I got so caught up in playing the game that I wasn't paying attention to the time. Man, because I do have things that I need to do. I need to change over some coins for my laundry next week. I need to make this week's comic strip. So I guess this is going to be where we end off, because I do have things to do and I don't want to get like caught up in a big old story thing just now. Let me just save twice just to make sure. Man. Time goes too quickly. It's already been almost 3 hours. How the hell? But yes, 12 is when I normally end, because I have things to do. Unfortunate, but such is life. Would I like to spend more time streaming? Absolutely. Do I have time to? Not really. But yes, thank you all for watching today. I had fun. It's nice to get back to Pokemon and have things to do. Thanks for the stream, no worries. Thank you for tuning in. We have half of our new team. Probably. Assuming I don't replace any of them. And we have a couple... We still have a couple empty slots to fill. That we'll have to figure out what I'm going to put in them. So my next stream is going to be tomorrow at around the same time. Playing around the same thing. Though tomorrow we will be going a little longer because there's a certain stream that I want to raid into. And I think they're starting a bit later than I normally am. But speaking of raiding, let me see who's online. Oh look. It's a certain wolf cat. I'm gonna raid Miko. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's close to ending. If you would like to join in the raid, here's my regular raid message. And if you have my emotes, here's my sub-raid message. Let me copy that myself. So yeah, we're gonna raid Miko. Miko is currently playing Castlevania 3. Sounds like fun. Should hopefully be a fun time. And yeah, I'm always a bit awkward ending streams. I don't know what to say. Anyway, thanks for watching. Otsukame, bye bye. Just end before I make it awkward.